Hey, what's up everybody? This is Nick from the Pokemon channel, and today I have another OU battle. I'm running a sand team today. I'm gonna be leading off with my Tyranitar. My Tyranitar is physically defensive. I have Landorus regular incarnate, that is Choice Scarfs. I have a physically defensive Fortress, specially defensive Togekiss, and specially defensive Jellicent. And then to finish it off, I have the Fear Aeron. And my Aeron only carries Tackle and Endeavor. So my logic behind the team was to try to Endeavor, Sandstorm, Buffet, and sweep the entire team. And so I noticed that Infernape is buffeted. Ditto will not be buffeted, and Alakazam with the Magic Guard ability will not be buffeted. So I will not be able to sweep his team. And I know that Infernape is probably going to be a lead Infernape, seeing that it's not going to be physical because of the Terrakion there. And Garchomp, I'm not sure. He doesn't have I guess his physical sweeper is Alakazam, and it seems he's running a hyper offensive team here. And so we'll see how this plays out. Here we go. So I found this guy in the Smogon Wi-Fi Battler. As I predicted, he does lead off with this Infernape. I will actually lead off, I lead off with my Landorus predicting this. So I go straight over for the Earthquake, knowing that he's going to be a Focus Sash variant. So I do bring him down to his Sash, and he's going to go for the Rocks. So he gets Stealth Rocks on my team. I do have Fortress to spin them away to keep my Aeron sweep. He goes for the Mach Punch. It does, like, negligible amount. Go for another Earthquake. Knock him out. So I get the quick 6-5 lead. So this Ditto, as you'll see, will be very annoying. So he has the Dream Roll ability, Imposter. I switch out because I know I'm locked into Earthquake because of the Choice Scarf. I go into my Fortress, predicting the U-turn, because my Landorus carries the U-turn. So he does go for the U-turn. I do resist that. Physically defensive. It does a lot though. I mean, it does, I don't know what item he's holding. Not Life Orb. So he goes into his Terrakion. His Terrakion, if it's Bandit, it'll 2-hit KO me. I think regular might 2-hit KO me too also. So he goes for the close combat. I stay in, scouting a set. And that does a lot. So now, from that information, I know he's banded, and he's locked into close combat. So I do end up going for the Toxic Spice, instead of rapid spinning the entry hazards, which I think will prove beneficial later. So I do switch out, because I know he's locked into close combat. I do switch out, predicting this to my Jellicent. Especially defensive, though. Close combat doesn't affect me. So I know he's locked in, but I'm not quite sure he wants to switch into. So I'm just going to go for this Scald, trying to get something burned. He goes into his annoying Ditto, gets the Imposter ability. Now, Water Absorb. So this Ditto is very annoying throughout the battle. I'm back up to full after leftovers. I can't really do much to Jellicent. I guess I can go for a Shadow Ball, but I don't want to stay in case he Shadow Balls me. I know it's a speed type, probably. So I go into my Fortress, predicting the Shadow Ball, because I do resist it, and my Fortress is kind of useless at this point. And it doesn't kill. So I think I can take probably one more. I know I can't Rapid Spin though because he's Ghost type. So he switches out, knowing he can't do anything to me. Goes into his huge threat, Terrakion. He gets poisoned, which I should have set up 2 layers of Toxic Spikes. But I do go for Rocks. I do switch because I'm trying to rapid spin these annoying entry hazards away of Stealth Rocks for my Aron to sweep. So I predict the close combat, but he goes and predicts that and goes for Rock Slide, which is great, I guess, on his part, but my Jellicent, just being naturally bulky, can take one. A banded Rock Slide. He goes for another Rock Slide. I've actually fodder my Jellicent just because it's at such a low health where it's not really usable. And this Crusher Terrakion is just ripping holes through my team. So right now I think I'm doing too much to save my Fortress for rapid spinning. Throughout the battle, I value my Fortress too much, and that's definitely gonna cause my team to be hurt. So he goes into his annoying Landorus, predicting the Earthquake. So he gets transformed. I go for the Earthquake. Now I'm locked into it after Choice Scarf. So I know he's gonna want a U-turn. I go into my Fortress, which cannot, after Rocks, it can, I think it might be able to take U-turn, I'm not really sure. It can take U-turn. So he does get switch initiative, which is kind of annoying. So he goes into his Terrakion, and knowing that nothing on my team can take a close combat, I'm gonna have to get rid of this Fortress. You know, I can't really do anything, but I do end up making the mistake of valuing this Fortress too much. See, I switch out knowing I'm really trying to preserve this, which is definitely a mistake. I go into my Togekiss, just trying to let him close combat something. He does go for the close combat. I am specially defensive. So, oh, I do, wow, 5 HP I live with. But he does outspeed me, so I should die to another banded close combat. The poison is racking up, so those toxic spikes were definitely worth it. Close combats me. So my Togekiss did not do anything this game, and I just raised that thing, so I really wanted to try it. Poison is racking up. He's not badly poisoned, which I should have laid down 2 layers of toxic spikes, but I didn't have time. So Landorus comes out. I just go for the U-turn, not like predicting him to switch out into that annoying Ditto. And the U-turn actually kills him with a critical hit. So finally, that Terrakion, that threat, is down. So I do go into my Fortress to try to spin away his entry hazards. And Stealth Rocks almost knocks me out. I think throughout the battle I was way too concerned about spinning away the hazards for Aron. He goes into Alakazam. I know this thing's gonna outspeed me. He does have, I think it's Magic Guard that doesn't allow you to take damage from Stealth Rocks or anything other than real attacks. He goes for the Shadow Ball. That knocks me out. So now I'm like, you know what? Whatever. Aron will not be able to sweep. I wasted so much time trying to keep my Fortress alive. So I do go into my Tyranitar, and I do not pack the Pursuit. This is before I ever pack the Pursuit. So finally Weather gets up. I don't think I've had Weather this entire time. I do not pack Pursuit. I now change my set to where I do pack Pursuit. He goes into his Garchomp. I could have Pursuit trapped that Alakazam, man. And crunch this Garchomp. I do get the defense drop, which is kind of hacksy, I guess, but definitely nice. So I get hurt by Rough Skin, and he's carrying a Rocky Helmet, which is so weird. Garchomps are usually offensive, so this could be a defensive Garchomp, I'm not really sure. He goes for the Dual Chop, which I'm not sure if he carries the Brick Break or the Outrage. Dual Chop is a little uncanny. None of them get a crit. I do go for the Earthquake just because I do not want to rack up that Rough Skin and Rocky Helmet damage. And it knocks it out. I think that defense drop really helped. I don't know if without the defense drop if I would have been able to kill it. He goes into the Doug Trio. I know this thing has Arena Trap. And probably could knock me out with Earthquake and outspeeds. But I am physically defensive, so we'll see. It knocks me out. Stab, Earthquake, super effective. So I do go into my Landers. I am Scarfed. I will be able to outspeed. He goes for the Sucker Punch, which I don't know why he decided to let this Dugtrio die. I think it was usable. He could have went into his Ditto. Now he goes into his Ditto. I'm racking up poison damage and stealth rock damage. Of course he's gonna annoy me with his imposter ability. I do switch out because I can't touch him with Earthquake. I'm locked into Earthquake. So I only have 2 Pokemon left. So I switch into Aeron, thinking that I need to preserve that Landorus. He has his Landorus and Alakazam. So he U-turns me. I die because Stealth Rocks. I don't have Sturdy anymore. So now here's the plan. I know his Alakazam is going to come in because of the U-turn. So I decide to lock myself into Rock Slide because I can outspeed the rest of his team, and I'm not sure if a Rock Slide will be able to OHKO. So I go for the Rock Slide. I have to hit, I think, 2 or 3 Rock Slides in a row. Just 2. So I think it'll kill. It goes down, it goes down. Oh, if I had Stone Edge, it would have killed. But I get the flinch. I get the flinch and get to kill him. I hit 2 Rock Slides in a row. So his Alakazam is dead. And so now he has that last Ditto. And I think with poison damage, if I hit this Rock Slide, I can't let him get a hit on me. I have to hit this Rock Slide. I do outspeed because of the Choice Scarf. Go for the Rock Slide. And knock him out. That was a close 1-0. Close. 29 HP. That was a great game. So, that was one of the best games I've ever had, probably. Landorus really did work. I didn't really get to explore my Jellicent that much, or my Togekiss just got knocked out. So, I have definitely revised and had some cool sand teams after this, but this is one of the best games I've ever had. That Landorus getting the flinch was, man, 30% chance happened right there. That was a great game. Thank you guys for watching.